Right now, childcare organizations across the state are fighting for funding. During the pandemic, so many programs received American Rescue Plan money, but now those funds are running out, leaving the state of childcare on shaky ground. The maternal, infant, and early child home visit program is just one, asking lawmakers for more money. It was developed during the pandemic, and they helped expecting and new parents at-risk communities. Nurses, educators, and other professionals would make home visits to teach and check up on kids. A House committee passed the funding yesterday, but without full approval, thousands of Kentucky families will lose the service. Right now, more than 1,400 Kentucky families receive those checkups. And programs like this cut down on the state's extremely high rate of child abuse and neglect. Metro United Way and other child care providers across the state released a report today showing when ARP funds run out, the sector will face even harder times. They found 70% of child care providers will be forced to raise tuition for parents. Close to 40% say they will have to cut staff wages, which will severely hurt most Kentucky providers who say they are already not fully staffed.
I know that we think economically, but we also think in what's in the best interest for children. Well, if we crash that private child care market and you have an infant, where will you find care? What about the care and the early education of that infant, that 1-year-old, that 2-year-old, not yet 3 or 4?
Today, the Early Childhood Education Task Force heard proposals on how they should spend their money. The Pritchard Committee said the state should start by placing free public preschool classes in private care centers that are already established. They say this avoids crashing the private system, but gives everyone access to child care. They say this is a way to make sure that everyone has a seat at the table.
But it's also inclusive of, as I like to say, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Every member of that community that goes to make that community work.
State advocates want lawmakers to keep early child education top of mind while they plan the next budget in 2024.